Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I am doing my NoBuy art supply in-depth topic, and I wanted to do purchasing. I have been thinking about how I'm going to purchase next year moving forward for the last 8 months, and I finally figured out how I want to do it, and I want to tell you right away because there is over 100 days until January, and if you sort of see how I'm going to do it and mull it over for the next over 3 months, this may give you a spark, an idea, a motivation, a foundation to build upon. It may help you come up with your own plan or customize this to how it might fit you. So this is how I'm going to do this moving forward. I'm going to divide my shopping into 2 lists. I'm going to have my largest temptation, which is surfaces, be its own separate category of shopping, and mediums, which is something I love to buy but isn't the temptation that paper is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one shopping list of paper items that is itemized. It has been very cautiously thought out, it is rationalized, it's ordered, it's detailed, it's analytical, it's calculated in a positive way so that I go from this list, I don't deviate off of this list, I get everything I need for the entire year. So surfaces is going to be purchased 1 time a year, and mediums is going to be purchased 1 time a year. But since this is my largest temptation, I have to have it mapped out so I don't deviate and get totally off track with going off a budget or, falling prey to scarcity mentality or not thinking about my environmental impact or all the things I've been working towards, boredom, purchasing, looking for that sort of quick high when doing a little purchase. This has to be very thought out, very left brain, very logical, because this is the thing where I go off the rails the most. Now, this one's going to be purchased once a year, and this is sort of where I get to have fun, and maybe I have some of the needs that I need, backups, empties, things that I've been wanting to try all year, something new, something fun, and there's going to be stuff that isn't on this list. So when I figure out what my budget amount is, and hypothetically, I'm just going to use $500 for this video, US dollar, because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. But hypothetically, if I spend $100 over here for the paper, then I only have $400 left for this stuff. So everything has to be within a budget. This one has to be very organized and thought out and purposeful with appreciation and gratitude. And this is the one where I can have fun and explore and be, sort of emotionally purchasing and sort of just really feeling my best creative self. So I want to appeal to both sides, but I want to maintain all the work I've done for this NoBuy. And this NoBuy art supply isn't an event, it is a journey. And I want this journey to last for as long as I'm creating and purchasing. Now, I do something very unique, which may not be something you do. And I do artist challenges every single month. So I create every day, and then every month I change what the challenge is. And I've been doing that back to back every single day, every single month for over a year. And by the time December hits, I will have done 1.5 years of these. Which means I need a new challenge because it's not feeling the same amount of challenge anymore. I've done it too long and it's just become sort of rhythmic, and I turn my mind off, and it's not a challenge, and I need to be challenged or I get bored. So this is what's going to happen. I'm technically doing 2 purchases a year, but I am staggering them. So December, I am doing my surfaces. And this is December of this year. And what I have to do is figure out all the paper I'm going to need for the entire year of 2023. And here I'm going to have to figure out all the paper I'm going to need for 2024. So I need to set long-term goals, short-term goals, and know what I want to do and what I want to create. And this will help me formulate a thoughtful list and help me keep on my sort of budget low buy journey without going off the rails and, you know, doing 800 haul videos that aren't helping anybody. So for 2023, I know what I want to create on and what I want to do. I want to do an entire year creator challenge. So I'm going to be purchasing a Statology, boy, I don't even know if I'm spelling that correct, 365 in A5 plain paper. This has 368 pages. This is what I'm going to be using every single day for the entire year of 2023. I want a huge challenge. I want to push myself to the boundaries of what I'm passionate about. So this means that this is the only sketchbook primarily you're going to see in my videos, and this is going to be what's going up every single day for accountability on my Instagram. Now I also need a planner, and I'm going to have to purchase, you know, my empty travel, my Travelers Company monthly planner for our homeschool, for the fall year that starts in August. Like, I'm going to have to plan ahead what I'm going to need for the entire year. And I'm doing that in December. So please don't be disappointed that I'm doing a purchase this year. My last art purchase was October 17th. Of 2021. So by the time I go to do a purchase, and I'm doing this purchase the last week of December, and I'm opening it January 1st. So technically I'm not opening anything till 2023, but I'm making this order the last week of December. It'll be 14 months from October to the last week of December that I have not purchased anything. Now for December 2023, I'm going to be purchasing Arches cold press, watercolor paper, and another planner for our homeschool. And this is going to be what I'm going to need for 2024. Now, for the mediums I'm going to be purchasing around June or July, because when I went back and looked at my notes, this is where I get bored, I get restless, the sun comes out, you know, the rain clears up. So my mediums are going to be in the summer. I'm going to have a fun, wild, you know, purchase here. I still haven't figured out what my exact budget's going to be, but I'll make a video showing you how I came about doing that with all the math when that comes up and when I can finally pin that down. But these two purchases, purchase 1 and 2, technically I'm not doing anything this year, right? I didn't do anything in July. But this one and this one have to fall under my budget amount. And this one have to fall under the budget amount. You know? It's an event, it's not an event, it's a journey, and this journey is going to have to continue on. So how could you apply this? If you have your own calendar set up and you're trying to think about how you're going to go about your purchases in the future, trying to talk and write is another skill altogether. Maybe you do something with your largest temptations where you do a marker purchase and you have a paint purchase and then you have a fun purchase, and you do 3 purchases a year all within your set budget amount. If your set budget amount is $500, maybe you change it up. You divide by 12 and shoot, I don't know what you get, $41-ish. Again, this is US dollar, and you only spend $41 every single month, or every other month you spend $82. And you calculate it that way based on your budget, not on the items. It has to do with what your biggest temptation is. If your biggest temptation is all of art supplies, then maybe you should do it based on your calculated budget amount. And that has to do with the amount of debts you have versus how much money comes in. But I am doing mine based on my biggest temptation and some fun stuff. I have to be able to be creative and explore new mediums and have fun. And then I have to be able to stick to a budget, set an example, and do all the things I set out to do. I need to appease both these parts of my brain for my passions and my interests. And I hope this makes sense. And again, I'm real sorry I'm going to be doing a purchase the last week of December, but I am still going a full year without purchasing anything. And I want that to, be made clear. But I have a plan for what I'm going to be doing. A year-long drawing challenge, and this one's going to be for a book I want to illustrate. So these are my plans. This is how I'm setting my purchasing up. It's staggered. Every 6 months I will be making a purchase. There will be 2 purchases a year, but only one of them is going to be services and one of them is going to be mediums. And in doing that, I still feel like, there's not going to be any fear of missing out because I'm still purchasing all the things and I'm getting something every 6 months. But I'm also going to feel like there's gratitude here. I'm going to be very thankful and grateful for the things I'm going to be able to purchase because I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm still going to be able to buy all these things. So, I hope this made sense. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.